This video contains so many missteps, mistakes, problems. It's gonna be a fantastic episode. It really is. First of all, if you hear my computer humming in the background, it's because I filmed the second half of this video before I did the fun facts. I filmed it backwards this time. But first, change up right there. I'm also drinking a solo cup full of iced coffee because all I'm doing today is editing. And it was trying to tornado outside earlier. So with that, let's get started. Welcome back, goobers, or if it's your first time here, hello. This is a new episode in a series I like to call Never Have I Ever. Here's the deal. This is a series I do where I go to fast food drive-thrus, restaurants, and I try things off the menu that I've never tried before, or things that I usually avoid, trying the things that I never have I ever tried or never would I want to try. Some people get stuck ordering the same things when they go to fast food restaurants. They never try anything new. Certainly guilty. I do about 1 to 2 hours of research until I get bored, and then I present it to you guys in the form of fun facts for the first half of the video. In the second half, we go and try the food or the flavors of the product that I could find. Whatever. We just go and try a bunch of stuff. You can tell by the title and the thumbnail, but for today's episode of Never Have I Ever, we are deep diving into the world of Jollibee. Let's talk about it. A lot of these fun facts are going to be new to you because they were new to me, okay? And blah, 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 and let's get started. Fun facts. I have all my notes. I usually print out a piece of paper, but printer's broken too. Add that to the list of things that go wrong today. Jollibee is a Filipino fast food restaurant chain from the Philippines. Very fun. Just a disclaimer up top. I'm going to be pronouncing some words, some Filipino words and names and whatever. I'm not going to know how to pronounce some of them. I'm going to try my best. I've also never had this food before, so I don't know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I'm trying my best. The Jollibee website says that they have been voted the #1 fried chicken in America, either the past couple of years or a couple of years in a row, which is fascinating because I've really never even heard of this chain, and I know lots of fast food chicken chains, so I feel like it's only right that we do an episode and we try it. As far as their food goes, they have like fried chicken, like I said, they have burgers, they have chicken sandwiches, they have Filipino rice dishes, they have fries, they have dessert pies, they have a bunch of tropical drinks, they have spaghetti. Yeah, we'll talk about the spaghetti. Basically, it's Filipino food with an American flair to it is kind of what it is. I think it's kind of like when you get like Americanized Chinese food. It's probably not made it traditionally exactly like they would in the Philippines, but some of their dishes are definitely Filipino inspired with like a little American flair on them. And I get the feeling that Jollibee has a cult-like following. People who like Jollibee love Jollibee. And maybe I understand that because again, I already filmed the taste test part. I'm filming this backwards. It's a cult classic chain. In 1978, so not too old of a chain, Jollibee was founded by Tony Tan Cactong. I think that's how you say it. Cactiong. Maybe that's right. He had a chemical engineering degree, and he goes, first it was ice cream. I want to do ice cream. I feel like sometimes it's always like the chemical engineers, the smart people. They go, I'm gonna go to fast food. I want to put smiles on people's faces. I don't want to be an engineer. I just wanted to get the engineering degree to show people that I'm smart, that I could do it, that I have a degree, that I went to college, that I could do well on a test, and I can engineer the shit out of anything. I can engineer my own life. And I want to be in fast food. Sales, people, customer, service, fried chicken, spaghetti. We'll get into that. But he was 22 years old. Holy cow, 22 years old. And he originally started an ice cream parlor in 1975. In 1978, it turned into Jollibee. Cubo and Quezon City in the Philippines. That is the most populous city in the Philippines, as to my research. Maybe it was back then, but it might still be now. Someone who is either Filipino or lives in the Philippines or knows a lot of fun facts more than I do, you can always correct me in the comments, but that's to my research. He opened up an ice cream parlor in the Philippines, and he did that for 3 years, and then he switched over to burgers and chicken. So I don't know what was going on with the ice cream parlor. That he said, we gotta change it up. We gotta stir it up. We gotta start frying something. And I'm not talking about the ice cream. Pivot! We're gonna do burgers, we're gonna do chicken, and we're gonna excel at it. We're gonna be #1. I'm gonna chemical engineer us to be #1. We were #1. So almost like instantly, when Jollibee became like a success, Jollibee Foods Corporation was founded, and that's like the parent company of Jollibee, really. And Tony still owns it, as far as I know. Still very involved. Tony Tan Cactong. Jollibee Foods Corporation also owns Smashburger, which is a Denver, Colorado company. I'm sure people have had it. I've had a Smashburger before. Jollibee Foods Corporation also owns a majority stake in the Burger King Philippines franchise. So Burger King over in the Philippines? Oh yeah, they own most of that. So Tony and the corporation itself has won many awards over the years. Jollibee itself has won in the food space and the customer service space and like the business and how it compares to other businesses space in the Philippines and outside of the Philippines. And Tony himself has won many awards in the business arena. Okay? And he's like, to think I wanted to be a chemical engineer. I wanted to mix potions, and make some lotions. No. I'm stirring gravy. I'm cooking noodles. I'm running businesses. I'm getting awards. Okay? no big deal. Jollibee has locations in almost 20 countries at this point, and they have 83 locations in the U.S., and they're in the most random states. It's not like when they put like Dutch Bros in a certain part of the U.S. and then it kind of like expands from there. No, it's in the most random states. There's really, I can't find a rhyme or reason. There was 4 Illinois locations. That's where I'm at. 35 of them are in California. The first U.S. location ever was in California, and that was in 1998. So about 20 years it took them to finally open a location in the U.S. Fun fact. There you go. And then shortly after that, they go, and we're taking over the game. You can't hate from my side of the fried chicken, because y'all haven't even tasted it yet. Their mascot is a bee. Jollibee. Easy enough. They came up with the mascot in 1978. They have a bunch of different logos. I'll put them here. They've changed over the years. So the mascot is a bee, and he's red and yellow. Hence the shirt I wore today. I like to match the theme and the colors of the thing we're trying. Bees are black and yellow. Do we all know that? Maybe there's different types of bees. Anyways, they have a red and yellow bee, and he wears boots, wings, a blazer, a chef's hat, and a bow tie. Sounds like a lot. Sounds like you're trying on many hats, metaphorically, taking on many roles. He's wearing the blazer and a bow tie like the maitre d' of the restaurant. He's wearing the chef's hat. Then he's got the wings because he has a bee. And he's got boots because that's sanitary. That's sanitary to be working in the kitchen wearing some shoes, you know? They based their mascot off of like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse was all the rage, you know. They also designed the Jollibee, and the theme of the restaurant and the bee itself is designed to show the Filipino optimism and the working class. I found a quote that said, like a bee that hops around and produces sweet things for life and is happy even though it is busy. So a busy bee, the working hard Filipino mentality, but also makes like this awesome food that brings you joy. Jollibee, busy bee, ba 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 ba. Everything is coming together. He engineered the shit out of that mascot. Their fried chicken is called Chicken Joy. That started like in the 1980s, like we talked about. They also call their burgers Yum Burgers. The original Yum Burger was just like the burger patty and mayo and the bun. And maybe some cheese. But just patty and mayo. That was the early days. So they do a Filipino fried chicken, and it's similar to a Southern style, U.S. Southern style chicken. It's dredged in flour. It's marinated in soy sauce, fish sauce, calamansi, which is an orange citrus, and served with soy sauce, gravy, and banana ketchup. Oh my gosh. Okay, remember that I just said that. We're gonna get to the taste. This is what happens when you do the taste test first. I talk about the chicken, and I talk about the flavor. Marinated. They marinate the chicken. They marinate it. That all makes sense now. It's all making sense to me now, cause I tried the fried chicken and I tasted the flavors. The flavors. I love talking about branding and marketing when it comes to companies. Is pretty much why I started this series and do this fun facts at the beginning, because I just like to see how a company evolves. What do they focus on to get the name and their brand out there? Now, in the Philippines, Jollibee had a kids TV show in the Philippines to promote the brand. It was called Jollytown, and it had 6 seasons. Some of y'all's favorite shows on TVs can't even get 6 seasons. Okay? They do 1 season, they go, is great, expensive, killed off the main character. Bye-bye. No, this kids TV show promoting a fried chicken brand had 6 seasons. They started this TV show for the 30th anniversary of Jollibee. I love that. Every time they hit a major milestone, they go, oh, maybe we'll start a TV show. Maybe I'll engineer a little production company, you know? Okay, and Jollytown featured other mascots. Obviously, the bee, the Jollibee, was in the TV show, main character, but they got rid of a couple of other ones, including Champ and Lady Moo Moo. These are the scariest looking little mascots I've ever seen. These are scary as hell. I would have got rid of them too, just to not have nightmares anymore. Oh my god, what the hell? Champ and Lady Moo? I don't like it. You're scaring the animators. They can't even animate the TV show because you're scaring the shit out of them. That's like when Campbell Soup, we did a Campbell Soup episode, and we deep dive into the Campbell Soup mascot, because I didn't know they had one, and they did. It was called these Campbell's Kids. Oh, you have to watch that episode. I didn't like them. Scary little cherub-looking angels. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Didn't make me feel like having soup. They also launched a YouTube channel, and they would produce these commercials that were 3 minutes long. 3-minute long commercial spots. First of all, annoying. I don't want an ad break to be more than like a minute and a half max. But they were producing these 3-minute long TV commercials promoting Jollibee as the brand. Like it kept, they did like product placement. These commercials were not just like, oh, here's some chicken and here's some spaghetti. Oh, and did you know that we marinate the chicken and a Jollibee? No, these were like 3-minute mini dramas, Filipino soap operas as a commercial with product placement to promote your own brand. Kind of genius. You're watching a TV show, all of a sudden it switches to another TV show. You go, what's going on here? This lady just came home late from work to check in on her family, and she brought Jollibee for the whole family, and her husband's cheating cheating on her and there's a drama, but wait, who is he cheating on her with? Her sister was a witch. Came down in a bubble, you know, stuff like that. I don't think it was that dramatic, and it probably was a lot more family friendly and positive, but it says it was a drama, mini drama series. It surrounded rom-coms, families, and holidays. Oh, one of them was like, you watched two people falling in love with the same Jollibee order. If I discovered someone had the same fast food order as me, I don't know if I would fall in love with them. I'd be like, you have good taste. They also, for their 40th anniversary, Jollibee, I can tell you, every 10 years, they go, we could do something cool. For the 40th anniversary, they also made a music album. They produced songs. Guess who had to engineer the sound? Probably not Tony, but he sure hired his own engineer, a sound engineer. He might have known somebody from back in the day at school. I'm assuming, I'm not smart enough to know that all the engineers don't hang out together. Sound engineer, chemical engineer, mechanical, all types. They probably all hang out together. I don't know. Like a big ecosystem of engineers. I have no idea. I can't engineer anything. I can barely engineer a sentence. So for the 40th anniversary, they literally made a music album with songs that they play in the stores. In the stores of the Jollibee. They play their own music that they made for their own 40th anniversary. They're like, they're always just like promoting themselves in fun, interesting, unique ways. Pretty sure the bee mascot was in the music videos. It's fun. That's pretty much it for the fun facts on Jollibee. There wasn't too much information besides that. It's pretty cut and dry, but let's jump to the taste test. I'm so excited to try all this food. And this is where things start to go wrong. See if you could notice or preemptively, wow, good word, guess, foreshadow yourself what you think it could go wrong. I know she didn't bring enough camera batteries. Shit on a shingle. I bet you she trips on the way the car and drops all the food. Okay, hi, I'm here. Listen, I don't know if it's because I'm, one, starving, two, I got fried chicken on the brain because that's what we're trying today. But it has smelled like good fried chicken all the way here. And especially like the last 100 yards of me driving up. I was like, oh my gosh, the smell is delicious. Now this Jollibee, the closest location to me, does not have a drive-thru, so you won't be able to hear any of the snippets of the ordering process. I am so excited to go in there. We've never really done an episode before, not that I can think of, not in a long time at least, where I've tried absolutely nothing on the menu. Every single thing is a surprise to me. I'm so excited to like be out of my comfort zone. But that means we have a lot of things to try. I narrowed some of it down. We're not going to go for their like traditional like chicken tender because I want to try some of their more signature dishes, signature Filipino food. It says Jollibee on the outside. It says home of the famous Chicken Joy. I do for some reason feel self-conscious wearing the exact colors of the restaurant. I'm going to take this off to go in and order. I don't know why this is what I'm self-conscious about. And there's a big ass empty parking lot next to me that I get to sit in and enjoy this food in. So that's fun. All right, let's go try it. Did I even bring my wallet? Are you shitting me? I didn't bring my fucking wallet? Are you kidding? Absolutely joking. Where would my wallet be? Oh my god, it would be sitting in my bag. Oh my god. Of course. Okay. We can't drive home and drive back. We've already committed. You know what we're gonna do? I think we have $40 on us. That should be enough money. Maybe I'll modify a little bit of what we're gonna order today. One $20 bill was already sitting in my car. I like to keep a little bit of cash in the car. Nobody break into my car. And the other $20 was given to us by a customer at my day job. So thank you. They're literally sponsoring today's video. Thank you so much. Oh, for the love. That was so stressful. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed. It cost $40-something. I didn't even get everything I wanted. This is one of the most expensive videos we've done. You saw me halfway through the video come back out to get change. I had to get $1.25. The woman who, helped me order, so friendly, so nice. Also just realized, since I don't have my wallet on me and just used all my cash for food, I only have a quarter tank of gas. We gotta get home before I run out of gas. Also, driving around without your license is illegal. Allegedly not having my wallet on me is illegal. I'm so excited. She even like told me to do the survey. She's like, you couldn't get the other pie, but if you wanna do the survey, then you can get a free dessert. And I just hit the survey. I was like, oh, I love it here. It's the best. I love it here. Let's go sit in that empty parking lot. Not a single fork was grabbed. I'm like, we're gonna save probably the one drink and one of the desserts for the Patreon. Go check out that bonus content. We can always come back and try more of their traditional stuff if we like it here. This is their branding. A little plain brown bag with a little bumblebee on there. Without his whole body, I wouldn't know that's a bumblebee. You're supposed to know by the antennas. I go, that's a chef. Okay, this is their pineapple quencher drinks. They have a bunch of drinks here. Some of them are like, they have iced teas. Like we have one of these, a lychee iced tea. Don't see that flavor around very often. This is a pineapple, tropical-ish, fun, funky drinks. I decided to try these too. Let's try this. I love pineapple. That just tastes like straight up pineapple juice, and it might be. Oh, you know what that would taste great with is like some chicken tenders. Yeah, I could see those living together. That just tastes like straight up pineapple juice. There's actually nothing interesting about that. It's not even like pineapple lemonade, I don't think. I wish more fast food places had just pineapple juice on the menu. That's like when you go to a diner and they're like, what do you want to drink? And people are like, I'll take a water, a cup of coffee, and hit me with an orange juice. Hit me with an OJ. Hit me with a cran apple. What? Okay, let's try one of these meals. So I think I got like 2 meals. Sorry, the air is on because it's cooking in the car. It's 75 degrees outside. I think I got basically like 2 meals worth of stuff and then paired it with different sides every time so I could try it that way. And then 2 drinks, 2 desserts, and then just like a burger on its own. Okay, this says it's called the rice meal. I don't want to tilt it towards you because look what's inside. Just a bunch of gravy. There's a gravy pocket. Oh my. It smells amazing. Kind of smells like actually back in school when they would do like Salisbury steak day at the cafeteria and no one would really eat it. That's kind of what it smells like, but I'll give this one a try. This is one of their dishes that you can't get everywhere. This is a Jollibee. This one is because I took notes on a lot of their dishes. In 1995, they started doing a burger steak. It's a ground beef patty. You can get them in like 2s or 3s. I thought you could do 1 to go cheaper. You can't here. And it has gravy and mushrooms with it. And then you can get it with a side. And I got a rice side with it because I feel like the gravy and the rice would taste amazing. They also have like adobe rice. Let's try the rice by itself. Rice is good. The only rice I get out and about is if we're ordering Chinese food. If it's a fast place, it's like Panda Express. It's like a little different of a rice. The gravy is amazing. 10 out of 10. Son of a... Whoa. It's really just like a burger patty. So savory, little mushroomy. We all know that I will spill this if I pick this up. Well, it don't look great over here in the damn sun. When it's out of focus. It is so savory. Usually I'm not like a big fan of like mushrooms, or I guess I never give like mushroom sauces a try. This is so good. I'm gonna put a little bit of rice in there because just know this rice is gonna pair well with this damn gravy. It barely even touched the taste bud. And my face crinkled up in joy. I go, it's just so good. This is the type of meal you sit and eat in silence. You go, we'll go out and get lunch together, but as soon as my burger steak hits the table, a 1995 delicacy, don't talk to me. We need silence. I want to hear the sound of my taste buds having a party. I want to sit in the restaurant and hear them stirring the gravy in the back. Oh! I'm fangirling over gravy right now. If I hit a low in my career, or is this a high? Because this is a place I would never go unless I had to do it for a video because it was a bit of a drive. This is so good. This also feels like something you could make at your house. It's giving Salisbury steak with the gravy. Yeah, you can make it at your house. But if you're going to go out and get lunch, fast food lunch, I don't know how I feel about how it's like already sitting in the gravy. Let's call it a trough. The gravy trough of this to-go container. It's just like a loose gravy. It's not like in a container like this. I don't know if this is also gravy. I just found this in there. This is in a little container. This gravy has been contained. I almost like it that I don't even have to pour the gravy on myself because they gave me such like a nice serving of it. But the loose gravy does make me nervous. They should put a big fat sticker on the outside of the bag. Loose gravy in this bag. Careful. Watch yourself. This sauce would go great on anything. This mushroom sauce, I would like dip chicken in it. I'd even put a little bit of it on my eggs in the morning. Oh! I almost said salad dressing, but let's slow down. You ever had a fried plantain with a little bit of gravy? Gravy is if you make a good gravy, you could take on the world. There ain't much else you need in life besides a good gravy. Maybe a steady job and your mental health, but those are reaching. This first dish, I don't know, a 15 out of 10. This is one of the better things we've ever had on this channel. Also, their packaging, this brown, it's like, if you really look at it, it's like the pulp of the paper on this is like a bunch of different colors. It almost looks like a weird like piece of plywood type of brown. If you get rice with the meal, you could get it with corn. It says corned beef, sweet pork, beef tenders, pork sausage. Okay, maybe that's just how they package this if you get the gravy type of thing. I kind of like the branding. It almost feels like a throwback branding. Like a 1995 branding. Let's try another signature dish that you don't just get everywhere. You won't be getting this just out and about. Let me make sure this is cool. Last thing we need is to be driving around with no gas, no money, and a bunch of loose gravy in the car. Over. Loose gravy in the back. I got loose gravy in the car. Over. Get me a napkin. Over. Throw this thing in a car wash. Over. Hose it down in the driveway. Over. Next thing we're going to try is the Jollibee spaghetti. Yes, they have spaghetti. It is a big dish for them. I keep seeing it pop up everywhere. You can get it as a side. You can get that like as your main course. Jolly spaghetti is a sweet beef sauce with brown sugar and banana ketchup. Y'all eating banana ketchup? With hot dog or ham? We're going in blind. I love how the sunlight is hitting over here. It looks a little unsuspecting. Looks a little rough. Kind of given the color of like a thing of SpaghettiOs and this cheese on top kind of looks like, it's kind of giving like chunky chicken noodle soup noodles. This is hitting me with a smell. Oh, it smells like, I almost got choked up. And I think I see a little piece of a hot dog sitting here. Kind of smells like a hot dog spicy ketchup. Okay, they have a spaghetti. We got spaghetti. Let's try it. It is. It is sweet. There's so much sauce on here. You're talking about spaghetti. I like my noodles to sauce ratio pretty light. Pretty light myself. Oh my gosh. The hot dogs in this taste like someone just cut up literally a hot dog. Like a hot dog you'd make like on a stove at your house when you got home from school. In the 7th grade, your mom's like, you're alone for dinner. Take care of yourself. Make something. I'm like, okay, I'm going to eat a sleeve of crackers and cook a hot dog in the microwave. Probably going to be snooping around the closet and find an old box of oatmeal pies that everyone forgot about and probably just eat 7 of those. So many it's so flavorful. I don't know if I love it, but I love the direction of newness that we're going in. It's like, why is it a sweet spaghetti? But then I'm really getting like a hot dog ham flavor. Is a hot dog ham? Hot dog? The word dog in a hot dog is really distracting. Hot dog. Is hot dog beef or is a hot dog ham? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now, how much of a hot dog is a hot dog ham if a hot dog was a little beef? Sweet beef sauce. Yeah, it is very like beefy flavor too. I get like a really meat forward beef flavor, but it's sweet. Brown sugar and banana ketchup. Okay. Instead of like a pasta sauce. You can tell like they just put noodles in here and then poured it on top because the noodles at the bottom are a little less smothered and covered, which is what I want to try. The noodles themselves are nothing crazy. They're cooked like perfectly. What's al dente when they're like a little crunchy, chewy? They're not that. They're cooked even a little bit more. I just can't get over this. Is like sweet spaghetti, but it has hot dogs in it. I never had hot dogs in my spaghetti. I really cherish just like a turkey meatball personally. But this is something I think we should all be trying. It is, if you just eat it and don't think about it, it's kind of giving like a really sweet barbecue sauce because a lot of barbecue sauces have brown sugar in them. I'm not mad at this at all. The more I try it, the more I like it. It's almost giving like if you put chili on spaghetti, which I know is a thing. Isn't like chili on spaghetti like a Pittsburgh thing? A Philly thing? No, what is it? I'm getting something wrong in that equation. I don't know. This is good. I would give this like a 8.5 out of 10. Tastes great. The hot dog is not sketching me out. I don't eat too many fast food hot dogs or hot dogs in general. I love a good cheddar brat myself. A good temperature too. Like I've been sitting here for a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes or so, still hot, still great. Give that an 8.5 out of 10. A sweet spaghetti? Someone who's Filipino or is really into Jollibee or just loves learning about stuff, help me out in the comments down below. That's like a Filipino dish. That's great. That is a fun dish to have in your little repertoire. I don't know why we have an extra little, I don't know if this is gravy. Show me the gravy. Little cup of gravy. Ma'am, your complimentary cup of gravy. I go, thank you. You want a little shot of gravy while you're waiting? I'm like, yes. Ladle me. I don't want it. This is going to go all over my, okay. I'm using if you couldn't tell, I'm using my car tray thing that someone got me. Coming in handy today because these are all very spillable options. I will give it that. If the trade-off of getting better fast food items to expand your little flavor profile is that they're more spillable, that's fine. That's fine. Sit at a real table and eat these. This is like sealed shut. I think it's just more of the gravy, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna go home and put that gravy on everything. I'm gonna treat it like Frank's Red Hot. I'm checking on my gas. I'm getting heated up in here. I'm leaning more because the sun's trying to blind me over here. This over here is called the Aloha burger. I wasn't gonna get any of their burgers, but they did not have the Fiesta Palabok. Is that how you say it? Palabok. I want to say Palabok or Palabok because that's just how I read things. A little bit of a Chicago Midwest accent. That dish, I don't know if I talked about it in the fun facts, but that dish is a traditional Filipino dish. Popular Filipino dish featuring thin rice noodles smothered in a savory garlic sauce. I'm sure they would knock that out of the park. Topped with sauteed pork, shrimp, crushed chicharron, pork rinds, and hard-boiled eggs. The only thing I don't think I would like about that is the hard-boiled eggs. I was going to get that because I thought it would be such a great dish to try one of these episodes, out of our comfort zone. Definitely something I would not usually order on the menu. But she said they don't have it at that location. Instead, because we had a little bit of money left, we're trying their Angus Aloha burger. Now, I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, putting pineapple on the pizza, how dare. If you put pineapple on your pizza, you know how many dating profiles I see where people go, oh, if you're a pineapple on your pizza type of person, we wouldn't get along. Swipe left, delete the dating app altogether. You should give up dating. You like pineapple on pizza? Get over it. They're putting grilled pineapple on the burgers, which I think more people would actually accept. If you had to poll people, they'd probably be like, I'd rather have a grilled pineapple slice on my burger than rather have pineapple on the pizza. And you know what? I just don't care. But we're trying their Aloha burger as one of their burger options. The other one seemed very general, like a bacon burger. They did have like an avocado fried chicken sandwich. That looked great. I did not get fries from there. I asked her about their fries because I couldn't pick on the sides. They don't look like anything special. The way that this is glistening in the sun does not look fantastic. It looks messy. It looks like most of it's falling out this side of the bun, but that looks fantastic. Look at that shining right there. Little pineapple chunk. Okay, let's feed the dashboard before I feed myself. That's what's called when I show you guys what the hell I'm eating. Can you guys see the burger? What's that? I just want to see what their burgers taste like. The bun is really falling apart on the bottom. It's so thin. I don't know what type of burger bun this is. Let's try. There's something very salty about this. I got a little bit of, I think it's like almost like a smash burger. The burger patty itself is so thin. Oh, the bacon is definitely cooked very well too. Oh yeah, it's almost like a little burnt on this end, and the burger patty is definitely like cooked through. Maybe even like has like a little bit of like burnt ends on it. Very salty, but the pineapple is so refreshing. It's almost just like a little pineapple juice. And if you don't know if you'd like it, just get the damn pineapple quencher on the side. I think there's also supposed to be like an Aloha sauce on here. Yeah, there's like a little bit of a sauce. Once again, it is so salty. I don't know if I would get the burger again. Is the burger salty or is it this bacon? Oh my God. Oh, it's the burger. It is so salty. I feel like I need to chug water. Let's try the bacon. Also salty, but not to that extreme. The saltiness really is bringing out the punch of the pineapple, but we don't need it to be that much, right? That's like walking into a party with your boyfriend and you're like, I know that you're kind of an introvert, but I really need you to just try and be a little bit of an extrovert for this party. We're trying to make some good first impressions on these people. You know, like try your best. Just try and talk to a couple of people. Try and strike up a conversation. And then he turns it up to 11. He goes, you want to see an extrovert? Oh yeah. He walks in. 5 minutes later, he finds you over at the beverage station, conveniently in the back of the kitchen. He had to say hi to everybody on his way in. He already planned one summer canoe trips with some guys, with some of the girls' boyfriends that showed up as their plus ones. They want to do like garage karaoke later. He said he would host. Like what? He turned it up to a 10. You go, I didn't need you to do all that. Did you just book up our summer with plans with strangers? I didn't need you to do all that. I just needed you to say hi to some people and not sit in the corner and play poker on your phone. What the hell? What the hell, Dale? Let's try the Aloha sauce on the burger. Oh, it tastes like some dressing. Tastes like a little honey mustard. Like a real light pineapple-y honey mustard. But it's barely doing anything for this burger. It is so damn salty. Well, actually, let's try the pineapple slice on its own. See what the hell is up. That's a little pineapple slice. Oh! That got somewhere. I've never had grilled pineapple before. That's great. I don't know if I like hot temperatured fruit. That's not bad. It kind of tastes like the burger because it's been touching the patty. I would give the burger itself and the bun was kind of falling apart. I would give that like a 5 out of 10. I like the idea of the pineapple. I give the idea of a pineapple burger like a 7 out of 10. And it wasn't that messy. You would think maybe like the pineapple juice would be too much and like really making the burger like soggy. Not at all in this case. I just think the bun is not the type of bun that holds up. Maybe a pretzel bun on that would be, kick it up even one more notch. The last thing we're going to try, which should have been the first thing I should have tried, is a piece of their fried chicken. I did not just get their chicken tenders. I went for the fried chicken. And I did that because they call their fried chicken Chicken Joy. And they literally have been like rated and won contests for being the #1 fast food chicken the past 2 years or several years in a row. Like they're killing the game on the fried chicken. And I hear no one talk about it. At least not by me because there's not enough locations. So I went to go try the fried chicken for myself. On the outside of this box, it says Crispy-licious. And then it says Chicken Joy on the outside. That's pretty fun. Okay, I thought you could get this in a 1-peat. Oh, I got this with the side of the spaghetti. You can literally get meals there where you can get like the chicken with a biscuit, with a side, with a pie, with a drink. You can literally run the gambit of the menu. Get a dessert, get a side, and try everything. So they have chicken. And this is what I've been smelling the whole time. And they have a little biscuit on the side. Oh, this biscuit probably goes with the gravy. Let's try the biscuit. It's a little tough. Okay. Normal, buttery, kind of dry biscuit. I've had better, I've had worse. I think Popeye's biscuit, when we did that episode, was a little bit better. But I'll give you that. The way that the sunlight is cooking me, I'm probably like literally sunburnt on this half of my body, and I'm leaning away for it. I'm gonna get a crick in my neck. But the way that all this food looks amazing in the light, something y'all never get to see on here. So I was like, we have to do the fried chicken. I usually don't eat a lot of fried chicken, especially like chicken on the bone. That's just me, personal preference. But I was like, let's try it. What is this, a leg? What is this, a leg? Okay, I want to show you guys. I don't want everything to fall. That looks, I mean, like this is a big piece of chicken, I think. There's a generous amount of breading on there. It just smells like fried chicken, doesn't smell like any spices. You could get this regular or spicy. And I said regular. So there's already too many factors and variables in this video that I'm not too sure about, that I'm going to be trying for the first time, so I also don't need to be having a spice attack. Like that sort of thing. Glowing in the sunlight. Glowing in the sunlight. Glowing in the sunlight. La-da-di-da-di-da-da. Okay, I never eat chicken off the bone like this. And if anything, I have a fork and I pull the chicken away from the bone so I don't get any like veins or anything. We're conquering a real fear of mine. I just heard my car kick. I hope this piece of chicken tastes amazing, and I hope my car doesn't die here. That is so damn juicy, and I really just went for it. Oh my god. The breading, flaky. We are now entering the part of the video where the back of my kneecaps are sweating and the batteries are starting to die on the camera, and we're just getting to the good stuff. We gotta wrap it up. So juicy. Usually I'm just eating dry ass chicken tenders. They must have saved all the dryness for the biscuit in this case, and the breading is just like falling off. I don't know if that's good. I'm not a good judgment of like good fried chicken. I've had a lot of chicken. I'll tell you if it tastes good or not. The crunch on that. Okay. I feel like the breading itself does not have any flavor to it. It's just regular like fried chicken breading. The chicken on here has such a nice kick of flavor. Why do I feel like I've had fried chicken and it has no flavor, no seasoning? I just know that it's cooked chicken and I know what chicken tastes like. Whatever it's been smothered and covered in is working. My goodness. I wonder if like their chicken tenders taste like this. This is good. You've never seen me eat fried chicken in my car. I just realized that. I don't know if we should deduct a point for how much the breading is just falling off the chicken at this point because it is very messy. Definitely bringing this other piece home for Mama Snaps to try. I think she'll like this. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because I'm just not sure about it. Like, I really want my bang for my buck. When I eat chicken, I just want the whole chicken tender. Even if you're like, well, that's not chicken. That's actually chemically, manually processed chicken. It's actually made up. They ground up all the bones of the chicken, and then they shape it into a little nugget for you to eat. And then you're actually not getting your bang for your buck. You're actually eating just a lot of, what's that? When we did the Never Have I Ever Lunchables, the mechanically separated chicken, that's what they call it. You're just eating a lot of mechanically separated chicken. Disgusting. This is probably the better way to eat it. I recognize that. I can say that I'm at fault there. This is not my favorite thing here. I know that everyone loves fried chicken and that people go for the fried chicken. I'm going here for the steak. I'm going here for the spaghetti. Can I get a hallelujah? Save that other piece for Mama Snaps. She'll get a kick out of that. She'll be like, where the hell did you get this? It's a half-hour drive away. And make sure you bring your wallet. They have different types of dessert pies. That is their main thing. They have an ube dessert pie, which I've had ube in a drink before, but I couldn't tell you where. I don't remember. They have an ube dessert pie. This one I got free for doing a survey because I ran out of money. And they also have a mango pie, and you can buy like the mango pie in like a 6-pack. So obviously people love the desserts here. It's either the chicken or the mango pies that pop up when people talk about this place. So, okay. Which one is this? Is this not the... I think they gave me 2 of the same pies. I don't think we got the mango pie. I think both of these are ube by accident. No! And I don't have any money to go back in there. As luck would have it, we might not get to try it today. That's okay. More of a reason to come back. Let's just try this one and see what it is. And this must be the ube one. Oh, God. So flaky. That's the ube. It's like a blueberry without the blueberry punch, but like a sugary frosting almost type of thing going on. This is so light and airy. I feel like you'd get like those pies from McDonald's and they're sitting there baking too long and they get the really like nasty, crusty pieces on the outside of this. This whole thing is such a nice little crunch. It's so flaky. It's just falling apart, fresh as hell. This ube is an amazing flavor. If this is what ube is, I'm a big fan. This is what it is, and I'm a big fan of whatever this is. It's such a nice purple color, too. Good. Okay. This is like 45 minutes later. Let me tell you what just happened. I'm in the middle of trying the pie, realizing that I never got the mango pie. I think I got 2 of the ube. The camera battery dies. I look up. I am sweating so much. The back of my kneecaps are sweating. It's really hot in the car. I go to switch the camera battery out. As I look over here, I realize I never put my fun shirt back on. So I didn't wear that because I was self-conscious. So I never wore that the whole video. Then I go to get the battery out of the camera, and I realize I put one of my bad batteries in. I have one battery that is like chunky for some reason. And I go to take that specific battery out of the camera. It's like the camera doesn't want to let it go. The camera like suffocates the battery and I can't change the battery. So then I was like, oh, my camera is cooking on the dashboard. I'm sweating. I don't have any gas. I don't have any money. I can't change the battery out. I was like, let me drive home and get pliers and do a reset. So that's it. I just wanted to point out, whatever the hell is in this ube pastry, it is so light, fluffy. This ube is almost like an ube pudding. Like that's almost the consistency, like a warm pudding, but for some reason it works in here. This is a great flavor to do in a pastry. Ube, pronounced ube, is a vibrant purple yam native to the Philippines. Oh my gosh. No wonder Jollibee's doing the ube dessert. Flavor is delicate, naturally sweet profile, often described as cross between vanilla, coconut, and pistachio. All my favorite flavors. I love vanilla, pistachio, and coconut. That makes a lot of sense why I love this. Also, it was so crumbly. Even their desserts are a little messy. This is just so, I love the purple on this. This is the purple I would want like as one of my wedding colors. Like it does taste like vanilla-y, puddingy. A little pistachio-y. When people say that things are pistachio, but it's really just like almond flavored. This is fantastic. They knocked this out of the park. Look at the texture, the flakiness. Looks like the damn, like, crust of the moon. Little pockets. Look at the purple. It's giving like a pastel Barney. Pudding, frosting, ube, flavoring. Try it. And it has the perfect amount of filling. I've tried McDonald's apple pie, I think, before. The crust is bad. I've tried Taco Bell's like empanada thing that they're doing. No filling whatsoever. It was all like in the bottom half of the empanada. Perfect amount of ube. It's not overwhelming. It's evenly dispersed. That is amazing. Dessert pie. Very much recommend the ube. Let's just check the other one and see if it's maybe the mango. Maybe we'll do the mango for the Patreon. Even though I gotta try it to see it. Nope, also an ube. And I'm not complaining. I'm super happy with that. All right, that's pretty much just going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for watching. This is why I do this series, to enjoy and discover and to taste test places like this. I'm leaving with all the food in my teeth. I could feel it. You know, I went in blind, unknowing, unsuspecting, just was reading about the menu items. It was like, I have to try all of this. Please like this video and go check out other videos I have in the Never Have I Ever series. Sorry, I'm in the middle of like the end credits. Thank you so much. Please go check out all the other episodes I have in the Never Have I Ever series. Subscribe to the channel. I post new videos every Monday, Friday. Try and do a Never Have I Ever about once a month because it's a lot, but also a really fun time. I give Jollibee a damn near 9.5 out of 10. I really enjoy their menu items. I enjoyed more the items you can only get there, like the spaghetti, loose gravy rice steak. Yeah, that was great. Please comment down below if you've ever had Jollibee or what you would try from here. Yeah, give me any fun facts of your own and comment down below where I should go next for another episode of Never Have I Ever. But I'll let you in on a little secret. I also just thought of an idea today is to do a farmer's market. Never Have I Ever farmer's market. Now, that obviously would be a lot more pertinent. Gosh, good word. It would be a lot more specific to my area. I think that might be a fun episode. So comment down below where I should go next for this series. And if you want to check out the Patreon, we're going to put bonus content over there. I'm going to talk more about everything that went wrong this episode. This has been one of my favorite episodes, no matter all the setbacks. Or are they really setbacks? No matter how many pivots we had to do. I feel like I was hitting like roadblocks and pivot points and like, oh, should we just take the SD card and throw it out the window on the highway? Because what the hell is going on? This could end up on someone else's YouTube channel 20 years from now. It's like a found footage thing. I think this girl was doing a food review show. It sounds like she has no money and is very forgetful. She forgot her wallet. But then she tried a bunch of food and then it got really hot. She was talking about how the back of her kneecaps were sweated. And then all of a sudden the camera just cuts out. I hope she's okay. I hope she gets to try the mango pie to her heart's desire. I'll catch you on the next one, goobers.